Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. In a press release, nurses at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are being honored with the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. The award is part of the Daisy Foundation's program to recognize the superhuman efforts nurses perform every day. The first award recipient was Ryan Jones, a registered nurse on the medical surgical floor at Christus Mother Frances Sulphur Springs. He was honored for his attentiveness to patient needs and always creating a soothing and safe environment. The not-for-profit Daisy Foundation is based in Glen Ellen, California, and was established by family members in memory of J. Patrick Barnes. Barnes died at the age of 33 in late 1999 from complications of a little-known but not uncommon autoimmune disease. The care that he and his family received from nurses while he was ill inspired the unique means of thanking nurses for making a profound difference in the lives of patients and patients' families. Nurses may be nominated by patients, families, and colleagues, and they're chosen by a committee of nurses at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs to receive the Daisy Award. Recipients are chosen twice a year, and presentations are given in front of nurses, colleagues, physicians, patients, and visitors. Each honoree receives a certificate commending him or her for being an extraordinary nurse. Here's Don Julian with sports.
In a first scrimmage of the year at home on Friday, the Lady Cats volleyball team outscored Cumbie 65-62 in Wildcats Gym. The scrimmage marked the varsity debuts for Nasiah Dugan, Alexi Wisenhunt, and Sadie Stroud. Returners from last year in the scrimmage included Imani Taylor, Abby Bayer, Autumn Tanton, Kaylee Jefferson, Andon Hammock, Maggie McGlamory, and Maddie Vickery. Mika Van Bentham was unavailable Friday, but she will be returning to the varsity along with her sister. After the Cumbie scrimmage, I talked with Lady Cats volleyball coach Justin Manus.
It's the first scrimmage. We had a lot of things to work on. Moving people around to different spots. We had people playing out of position that they normally don't do. Cumbie's a really good 1A team. They made us play. They kept getting balls up and putting it back on our side. And, a lot of really good teams get flustered with teams like that, because they expect to put the ball down immediately. So they made us work, and that's good, and it's good to see. They might be one of the better teams that we see all season, honestly. But Autumn Tanton did a great job at the net. I thought that Lexi Wisenhunt, for her first time really setting in a varsity game, did a pretty good job. Just moving people around. Imani had to play outside. She usually plays back row. A lot more aggressive on our serves. And hopefully that we can get a lot more confidence. We had quite a few service errors, but, I teach them if they're going to miss big. We're going to make people work for it. So hopefully they'll settle down. This next scrimmage against Commerce, we'll see even better things.
Kaylee Jefferson, usually we brag on her on the net, but she had some good moments serving, had one real long string there.
Oh, yes, and that's what I'm talking about. Just that, getting that confidence with our jump serving is going to help us a lot. And, a lot of them have really good serves where they just stand there and do it. And so I'm going to let them play to their strengths, if they're comfortable standing there and hitting that ball. But I think a lot of them are going to buy into the getting up, attacking it from the service line.
So it is just the first scrimmage, but even as rough and raw as it was, you saw some good things.
Oh, definitely saw some good things. I'm trying to remember back to our scrimmage last year. I'm almost positive, to me, we look better right now than we did at that time last year. So when we get a couple back that we're missing, it's even going to make us a little tougher.
So you got one more today and then a whole bunch over at Wills Point to kind of iron some stuff out.
Yeah, we go to Wills Point tomorrow. We start playing at 9, and we'll finish up about 2:30 at Wills Point. So we'll be playing four scrimmages tomorrow, so the girls will get a lot of opportunities to shine and get better.
The Lady Cats scrimmaged Commerce also Friday, and the Lady Cats will also scrimmage 4 more opponents in Wills Point on Saturday beginning at 9 a.m. The Lady Cats will be opening the regular season against North Lamar Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, and then they'll play Sherman Tuesday afternoon at 5 o'clock, both games in Wildcats Gym. The 5 and 6-year-old Hopkins County Sweeties were recognized Thursday for winning the Dixie Sweeties World Series in Alexandria, Louisiana earlier this week. On the county courthouse steps, Hopkins County Judge Robert Newsom read a proclamation honoring the team.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you to come a little closer because we're about to make a presentation. It doesn't happen often in Hopkins County that any team wins a world championship. So today we're honoring these girls because they've done something that most of us will never have and never will do, and that is win a world championship in softball. So we're so proud of them, and I've prepared a little proclamation here, and I'll be presenting this to them. And as you can see, there's a banner, and look at the trophy, it's unbelievable. And so these girls have worked all year long. They started, when did they start?
Regular season in March.
They started in March, and here we are. August 1st was the final game. So they've done an awesome job, an amazing job, and we're so proud of them. And so I'm going to read this proclamation. It's from Hopkins County. Whereas the Hopkins County Sweeties consist of 5 and 6-year-old members who won the state championship at Coleman Park in Sulphur Springs, Texas during July, then continued their winning streak at nationals in Alexandria, Louisiana, defeating the Louisiana State team 22-21 in the championship finals on August 1st, 2017. Whereas the Sweeties were undefeated in tournaments at district, state, and national levels, and earned the team a well-deserved and perfect 14-0 playoff record. Whereas the 2017 softball team representing Hopkins County consists of the following members, and as your name is called, if you raise your hand: Kylie Harrison, she here this, not here this afternoon. Shaylee David,
Raise your hand.
raise your hand. Ayla Allen, there you go. Sarah Pickering, Chloe Johnson, Ramsey Reagan, Peyton Taylor, Maggie Thompson, Presley Hunt, Maya Underwood, Georgia Bradford, and Allison Dykes. Did I get everybody? Coaches were Ladarius Harrison, Andy Taylor, Jeff Thompson, and head coach was Tanner Reagan. Now therefore, I, Robert Newsom, Hopkins County Judge, do hereby proclaim August 3rd, 2017 to be recorded and forever remembered as Hopkins County Sweeties World Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this team.
The Hopkins County Sweeties head coach is Tanner Reagan. Tell us about this team and kind of what magic they had this year.
Well, we started out after we drafted a all-star team from all of our regular season teams. And anyways, we drafted, we knew we had a pretty good team. We thought we'd do well in district and thought we might do okay in state, but never dreamed we'd do this well. I just figured we had a real good team, but when we got to the World Series, we were going to run up against some really, really well teams, and we did. But every time they played, every game they played, they just got better. I mean,
so many close games. Look like some, even the championship game,
yes,
a one-run game, and they just found out a way to come out on top.
Yes, sir, they did. They kind of made us nervous that last game. That was we kind of jumped out ahead of them pretty good, and we thought we might have put the game away pretty early, but kept coming back, and actually the other team took the lead going into the bottom half of the fifth inning by one run. But I knew we had the top of our lineup in, and if we just get some girls on base, and we got the first two on base, and I knew we were going to get it done, and we did, and they did an awesome job.
Anybody that kind of led the team, or just kind of a team effort ball?
Man, it was a team effort. They all hit the ball good. Every person played their position. You take girls like this who were the better players of their team all year. Well, a lot of them don't understand that when you put them in the outfield, they think girls that young think that outfield's not where they need to play. But every girl took their position well, and we told them we needed them there for a reason. It made the puzzle fit right, and as just a collective team, they they worked together and really did a well job. So.
I imagine 14-0, there are probably some huge defensive plays along
Yes,
the way
there
and that
was.
sort of thing.
And of course, that's the key in 5 and 6-year-old girls.
Right.
They is who gets the most outs.
Yeah.
And they got to where they could get some outs and kind of, I tell you what, their softball IQ really, every game would get a little more and they'd know the right spot to be. So it was just they got better and better every game.
The Hopkins County Sweeties are the first Texas team to win a World Series since the late 90s and the first Hopkins County title winner since 1987.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.
What a week y'all had. Wow. Yeah, there you go. Man.
You want to set this somewhere?
That's great. What we need to do is we need to get on either side of me and if we can, and I'm going to read. Let's see, y'all can be, the kids should not be behind me. They should be beside me. They won't be seen otherwise. Y'all can be behind them. Hey, girls, y'all come here.
You expect them to stay still?
Okay, listen here. Yeah, girls, let's get on either side of me. Then the coaches. We need all the coaches up here.
Hey, girls, come here real quick. Come here. Hey, come here. Look, Eric's not going to be here. They went on vacation. Hey, look, come here real quick. Hey, listen. Go with me. Hey, look. We're going to get on each side of those girls. And y'all stand there and be still till they stay ready, okay? And then we'll have a surprise after we're up there.
You can hold on each side.
Might just do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would do it.
Yeah.
The coaches, I want the coaches. I could read over this.
Andy, you want to hold one? Maybe the trophy or one of these
You hold that and the trophy. And now, girls, I'll get up here so all the girls can be seen. And then, there you go, that'll work. Kind of centering. I'm about to do
Girls, y'all be careful with that.
I'm going to go up one. Now, every girl has to be seen. Now, if the girls aren't seen, it's not good. So let's see. All right, now, photographers, can you see every girl?